here with Iconix Radio, and today we have an icon, a legend, the man behind the speakers, the booth, the table, all of that, Mr. Dr. Hannon Lane. Now, he's a three-time platinum producer, visionary musician, a true architect of modern day sound. From his early days discovering music to shaping records with some of the most iconic artists of our time, Missy Elliott, Madonna, Rihanna, Toni Braxton, Fall Out Boy, Justin Timberlake, Magoo, Jennifer Hudson. I mean, the list goes on. And
Yes.
still and still growing. Now his journey is already legendary and still unfolding before our very eyes. Recently honored with the key to his city doing Timberland Way weekend, Dr. Lane's story is one of talent, humility, creativity, and moments that changes music forever. This conversation about to get real. We're gonna dive very deep into the roots, the breakthroughs, laughs, and the legacy continuously in the making. Dr. Hannon, how you feeling today?
What up? What's
What
going
up? What?
on? What's up?
First, I just want to say thank you for all that you've been able to accomplish as a young man,
Thank
fresh out of high school.
Yep.
Still,
Yep.
still got the
Yep. Right.
dimples going.
Yep.
I mean, your music, your talent, and I've been able to also do just a little sneak peek of your life behind the scenes, and you love to give back to the community. You love children,
Yeah.
and it's something that really sparks and glows through you. So thank you for everything that you're doing in the community and for the music community as well.
Yes, ma'am. No problem. You're welcome.
Don't you yes ma'am me now? Wait a minute. No, stop. Let's jump right into it. Let's start from the beginning. When did you first find yourself attracted and loving music? Was it through church, musicianship? How did you find yourself in love with music?
Well, I always loved music since I was a kid. I remember my brother had this organ, and I used to always gravitate to it for some reason. I don't know why, but I gravitated to it so much that when I would get in trouble, my mom used to punish me and be like, "You can go outside. I could play my video game, ride my bike, go outside," but she would just be like, "You can't touch the organ." That crushed me. So that was
Oh,
I was like 3, and so I say like 3 or 5. I remember when I started. That's when I started dibbling and dabbling with music, and I just knew I had a passion for music. And then I got a cousin named George Howard, who was a famous jazz saxophonist. I always admired and looked up to him. So he was one of my big inspirations too, because he would always be in the studios recording and stuff, and I would see him on like Soul Train back in the day. I'd be like,
uh-huh.
"Yo, dang!" So I want to do that one day. So yeah.
Wow, wow.
Unfortunately, I ain't make Soul Train yet though.
Right.
I wish.
I mean, you talking about some of the good old days. You just look forward to seeing who was gonna be coming down the Soul Train line. Did you
Yeah,
have
I remember
did
that.
you have a favorite Soul Train dancer?
Yo, what was her? I can't remember her name. She was always up there. I don't
Was
know her
it
name.
Lisa
I don't know her name.
Perez? Wasn't
She was
she?
always. She was out. I think she was up there. I think she was up there
Yeah,
too.
she lit a whole
Yeah,
literation.
yeah, she
Now,
was up there.
now let's kind of dig a little bit deeper into that, into the beginning, because when did you get in trouble falling in love with the organ? Like, what did you do? Who was Little Hannon?
He was bad.
What?
No, he was bad. He was bad. Well, I mean, I don't know. I was a little bad sometimes, but just being a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like doing boy stuff. Like getting into stuff, playing in the mud, throwing
Yeah,
throwing mud pies at other kids.
that's what I'm
Stuff
talking
like
about.
that.
Curveball,
Yeah, like
basketball.
yeah,
You know,
man.
I
Just doing
love
stuff
it.
like that. And my mom, I would get in trouble. She'd be like, "You can no organ, you can't touch it."
Man,
Dang. Okay.
wow. And that is, don't grab your phones, cut your phone off, no Wi-Fi.
We
Like
ain't had
what?
no phones back then. Won't no cell phones.
Right.
No.
Oh my gosh, talk about like times really changing,
Yeah.
from don't touch the organ to no Wi-Fi. We cutting off all the Wi-Fi now. It's crazy.
Right.
Um,
Crazy.
Finding your sound before the plaques and the credits, because I'm sure those have been amazing accomplishments for you.
Hmm.
What experiments or mistakes helped you discover your signature sound as a multi-instrumentalist and producer?
Well, I would say a big mistake would be like listening to the radio too much, because when you do that, you start to sound like what's on the radio. So, to keep from making, songs that you like. I know this one kid, he was a producer, and he was like, "Yo, man, I got some beats, man. I want you to check out." I was like, "Yeah." They were dope, but they all sounded like "I Just Want to Rob" by Lil Uzi. That's that song he came out with. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Yep.
That Baltimore stuff. It sounded just like it, the same little sounds. Then he played me some more stuff. It sounded exactly like Metro Boomin type beats, like, because he listened to a lot of Metro, a lot of trap stuff.
Mhm.
So, he sounded exactly, so it's like that's the biggest mistake a lot of guys make, where it's like they listen to the radio so much to where they start emulating what they hear instead of innovating, you know. So yeah, I try not to listen to the radio a lot, but you kind of got to, so you know what's going on.
Mhm.
But I used to listen to the radio a lot. So then when I got with Tim and Magoo and them, they would tell me stop listening to the radio. So
Wow.
yeah. So
Well,
that's
how did that relationship actually get started? Because I'm sure you were probably hearing their music before, or you tell us, how did that come about? Timbaland and Magoo. Seriously.
well, when I got out of high school, I got involved with this guy named Rodney, Big Rodney, and he had a label called Black Russian Records. And I didn't know who he was, when I met him at this big event. And so we exchanged numbers or whatever, because he saw me playing the piano. He was like, "Yo, that kid right there." So we linked up, and make a long story short, turned out he had a record label. So I ended up signing to his record label, and just so happened he was Timberland's bodyguard. So at the time, um, I was like, "Oh snap!" So I got down with them. I ended up meeting Tim, and then Magoo would come over sometimes. I met Magoo, then it just started trickling down. But before I was with Magoo, I was with managed by this guy named Eric. Eric handed me over to Magoo, but Rodney had his assistant, the money dude named Big Leon, who took me to Teddy Riley. Then that's when I started being with Teddy Riley. And then after Teddy Riley, I was with Tim, and then just went on.
So literally, you said fresh out of high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were
I
you
was
in the
fresh out of
band?
fresh
Did
out
you
of high
have a
school.
favorite music teacher used to be like, hey, like who actually kept and cultivated you while you were in high school? Because we always have that favorite teacher or that favorite coach. Somebody was looking at for you to be able to know, boom, this is the next move
Yeah.
to make.
I would say I really didn't have a favorite music teacher, man, because they all was like cookie cutters. Like it was like cookie cutter music. It wasn't cool. Like,
Ah,
oh, but I will
okay.
say in middle
Okay.
school, uh, Mr. Braxton. Mr. Braxton was my favorite teacher. He was just a dope saxophone player
Huh.
in middle school. And the craziest thing, his name was Tony, and his last name was Braxton. So,
No,
yo, his name was Tony. Yep, Mr. Tony, Mr. Tony Braxton. Yep, he
Mr. Tony Braxton.
yeah he played the saxophone. He was a beast too. But then he ended up moving to Brazil. But he's an amazing musician. I learned a lot from Mr. Braxton. Learned a lot. He was dope. So I would say musically he was my favorite teacher in band. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But what kept
And who would ever thought
yeah,
years later you would be producing
a song with a Tony Braxton?
with a Tony Braxton?
Ain't that
Oh man, talk
crazy? That's
about full
crazy.
circle, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
Hmm.
being in the rooms with legends, obviously, did you ever find yourself being like starstruck because you're listening to these people on the radio, you know their music, you know their style? I mean, did you ever find yourself like, oh my God, I'm in the room with legends and I'm working and they like my stuff? Did a moment ever hit you like that?
I would say in the beginning,
Okay.
I was just coming in, and I remember I was in Manhattan at, I think it was Manhattan Center. I forgot the name of the studio, but Tim used to work in Manhattan Center all the time. And this was when Bubba Sparks Ugly was out.
Mm.
And I was sitting there, I was like, I can't believe I'm sitting in the studio with this nigga, man. Like, it was crazy because like I'm right there, Bubba Sparks right there, and me, Rodney, all us was there. And it was just a crazy, crazy moment. And I was like, yo, this is real. That's Timberland sitting right the freak there. Like I
Wow.
could, I
Yes.
could shoot a spitball and hit him in the forehead. That's how close he was. Like he was sitting right there. I was like, yo, like it was crazy. But then I got used to it over time.
Right.
But the only other time that I say it slightly happened again was when I worked with Madonna when she walked in the room. I said, I was like to myself, I was like, dang, yo, I couldn't believe it was surreal. It didn't even feel real. It felt crazy. Cause I
Mm.
remember on this day, like it was Madonna and then Duran Duran. Remember them?
Yes, I do. My
It was
God. Wow.
Madonna and Duran Duran and Justin Timberlake. We were all right there. And I was working with the guitar player from Duran Duran, making a joint for Madonna. And Justin Timberlake was right there. We was all in the huddle, sitting Indian style, coming up with ideas. That was a surreal moment right there. That's the day I was like, yo, this is real. I was a little starstruck when she walked in, but I internalized it though. But on the outside, it looked like I ain't care. But
Right.
on the inside, yo, I
You
was
was like, what the what? Yeah. Being when again, you deserve to be in rooms like that. Your creativity has spoken for you. When your mama said, hey, go outside, ain't no organ today. And you're like, no, mama, no. I mean, it's like you you deserve to be in those rooms. And but not only that, you have maintained your legacy as a musician to this very day,
I
right?
still play. Oh yeah.
Still play, but hold on. Was there ever a funny moment that you can remember with Madonna? Because I mean, the people want to know. Was there a funny moment that you can say, Madonna, what?
Yeah.
Because Madonna is Madonna. Like,
Yeah, she is. Like I remember one day um she walked in the studio and she had these bags. I tell a story every time. Every time I do a podcast. It's probably on every podcast that I did. But like it's a true story, man. She was sitting in it, I was sitting there and she came in with these bags full of needles in there. And I was like, what's that? You know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I won't trying to be nosy, but she had like it was like 5 bags, like full of needles. I'm talking like big, giant, oversized Ziploc bags full of. I mean, she had to have at least about 50 needles plus needles and 100 something needles in these bags. So I'm like, yo, like, what? Can I ask you what are those? She was like, I thought it was something else. You know, what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we all know Madonna history, yo. So I was
right.
like, she like, you want one? I said, nah, I'm good. But what is
Okay.
it like? She was like, nah, it's B12. I said, oh. And at the time, I wasn't really into working out and vitamins and all that stuff too much.
Right.
So, I was young. So I was like, oh, so she asked Justin Timberlake if he wanted one. He was like, hell yeah. So he pulled his butt cheek out right there in the studio. And she poked him, boop, gave him a shot right there. So now to this day, I regret not letting her touch my booty cheek because she could have touched the.
You missed out on the
I
B12
regret
shot.
it Man,
with Madonna.
hey,
Leave it.
I could have said Madonna touched this butt cheek right here, bro. Could have got
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, but like no, that's real. Like I was like, dang man, I wish I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that day. I, Justin was standing there. She gave him a shot right in his butt cheek, right there.
Just random. Okay. Well,
Just bam,
all
right
right.
there in front of everybody. Just yeah.
So next time when she offer you a shot
Oh, I'm pulling
off the
out.
shot.
Here you go. I'm just pull it down for. Here you go. Here, go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Pick the left
You
one or the
know,
right one.
I can tell that just being around you, you like that cousin everybody just want to hang out with. Like
I just
you
be chilling. I just be
you
myself all the time.
I
This
love
how I'm like this every day. Like
I love it. I love it. I know that also family is very important to you.
yeah.
Um let's talk about, spending time with your family. What do you do on your downtime? Because you are always on the go, always working when you're not chilling. But outside of that, what's a relaxation day for you like? Are you going to play basketball? You going to go throw mud pies? What you doing?
Not the bug pack.
What you doing?
Yo, I be in the gym with my gym bros. They're my bros, man. I work out. I go to the gym. That's like a downtime for me. That's like my happy place. So I
Favorite
do that.
workout? What's your favorite workout?
Um, I like I like legs and I like doing chest.
Period.
And arms. I like arms too.
What's
So
the heaviest you lifting? We gotta know at this point because you might get challenged after somebody see this. So what you
they
lifting? What's
probably
the
will.
heaviest?
I was lifting 315, but
Oh,
that was my max. But I was trying to get past that, but I kind of fell off a little bit, so I'm getting back to that. So, but yeah, 315. Yeah, but I pulled deadlifted 405. So I'm at 405 now. I'm trying to get way over that. So
come on, big flex on them then. Okay, let me stop right there. Okay, now Um, one of I think to you, because I've said doctor, you can't just say Hannah. What's up, Hannah? No, 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 no. Put that doctor on it. Let's talk about that. How did that come about? You um getting your doctorate recently. Let's talk about it.
yeah, so in humanitarianism, I was able to do the work that required to get that to receive that. It was a journey, but it just felt good to have that to be honored with that, man, and just trying to see what I could do with it,
Yeah.
um, just trying to see. But I don't even like. Normally, I don't really even use the doctor. I just be like, yo, I'm just me. It's just
I mean, did you ever see the day that you would have that in front of your name as a musician?
mm-mm. Nope.
Never.
That
Wow.
or the key to the city. Like
Come on.
I never even. That wasn't even something. That's I mean, who dreams about one day I want to have the key to the city? I don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't dream
Yeah.
about that. You dream about becoming rich and famous someday, or becoming a superstar, or becoming a doctor or whatever. But you don't be like, yeah, I want the key to the city one day. That's nothing I ever dreamed about. So to have the proclamation for that is just an honor, and to be stamped and recognized by a Timberland, it
Hmm.
just made it even more bigger and
Right.
official. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
I,
Wow.
I appreciate him for that.
Um, and not only that, thank you for just being so humble and just, I mean, your spirit is just like it's shooting through the airwaves. I
Oh
mean,
man.
wow. I mean, seriously, you're so genuine. And then also not only just getting the key to the city and not only just becoming a doctor, having your doctorate in humanitarian, you give back to the children. Every time I've been able to check out your Instagram or see something that you got going on, you're always giving back knowledge. You're always giving back to the next generation of producers that's coming up. Um, like where does that come from? Some people just be like they be like holding, you
Yeah.
know, they be
Yeah.
gatekeeping. Where does that heart come
I don't
from?
know. I mean, I was a kid once that I was a
Right.
prodigy. So it's like, as a young prodigy, you want to have, it's good to have resources, like I remember, well, I could just speak from my angle. From when I was young, I wish that I had was able to go to a big studio at the time and just come across somebody who could help me with sounds and all that. But I didn't have access to that like that at the time. So it's good to have that, to be somebody that, kids can be like, yo, they can look at me and say, oh, boom. Or I could take it to a studio or something like that, or just kind of just pour into
Right.
them, It wasn't enough.
Right.
Back then, we didn't have social media, none of that. So, reaching out to a Timberland, it was impossible. You're never gonna meet them unless you go to the mall and it's a concert and you go to the mall, they just so happen to be there. You know what I'm saying? Or you go to the
Yes. Right.
concert and you finagle your way backstage or something. But,
Mm-hmm.
other than that, now you could just inbox these people and they really be on their social media. Tim, all these
Yes.
people,
Right.
Missy, all these people, that's their real accounts. It ain't like somebody operating a account for them. No, I be with them. Like when I be at Missy house, she be on when I used to be at her house, she used to be on Twitter all the time, just scrolling. Like, you know what I mean? Posting.
Looking for talent just there. Now,
I
no,
don't know what
but
she was doing. Probably looking at funny stuff. I don't know, but yeah, like they be up there.
all the time. Just and but even for you, how we got a chance to Mr. Iconix and myself, how we got a chance to even hear you speak for the first time and learn about your journey. I mean, we heard of you, but golly, I was like, he just chilling. Man, get him on Iconix Radio. Let's see. And just to have you here and just hear so much about your journey is, and even until today, right now, I mean, you're still giving back, even right now. So we're going to take advantage of the moment.
All
What
right.
words of encouragement do you have for the young listeners and the producers that are out there right now?
I would say a beat a day, take the poverty away. Just
You know
work every
what?
day, man. Make a song every day.
Wow. I love
Make a
that.
beat every day. Make a song every day, yo. It'll come. You just got to do it all the time. Do it every day.
I love that. Thank you so much for that. Um,
Okay.
where can people continue to follow you and support your journey? Because I know there's some new stuff coming for 2026. So let's do it in order. Where can people follow you and support you, and what's coming for 2026 for Dr. Hannon Lane?
Dude, I'm excited to see what 2026 can bring myself.
Huh. I love it.
But yeah, so you can follow me Hannon Hannon Lane Lane on IG or Facebook. I'm always between those two. I don't know about all the TikToks and all that stuff. I don't know how to do all that stuff. But IG, Facebook, you can find me on there.
I love that. Do you want to play a game, like really quick? I know we got to go to the producer's corner where y'all
Yeah,
can talk
let's
the
do it.
producer
Let's
talk.
do it. I
Let's play
like
a
games.
game, Dr. Hannon. Now listen, here's what's going to happen, Hannon. I'm going to ask you a question. I'll give you multiple choices, and you just give me the correct answer. I got faith in you, brother. I do.
Oh Lord, what you got?
Oh, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm already ready. Already. Are you ready?
Oh,
Bars.
I'm ready. Let's get it.
Bars.
Okay, let's go. All right. First question is, which producer is known for shaping modern R&B by blending smooth vocals with hip hop beats? Is it A, Rick Rubin, B, Babyface, C, DJ Premier, or D, Quincy Jones?
It got to be between A and C. I think. I think Premier. Didn't he do? I know Mary J was no. Didn't Premier do something for Mary? I think it's Premier.
Is that your final answer?
I think so. I could be wrong. Dang.
Don't say that yet. That is incorrect. It's Babyface.
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 I only know him from doing R&B. I don't remember no hip hop beats coming from him.
R&B by blending smooth vocals with hip
Okay.
hop beats.
He was on hip hop beats.
Babyface.
I don't know. Hey,
But I mean, Dr. Anderson say no.
I mean, hey,
but
it's the game, baby.
it's the game.
It's the game.
Here we go.
It's the game.
Second question. I got faith in you.
Oh, Lord.
Which legendary producer helped define pop music by working with Michael Jackson on Thriller? Was it A, Timberland, B, Pharrell Williams, C, Quincy Jones, or D, Max Martin?
Man, if you don't know this, you don't need to be no producer. It's Quincy Jones.
That is correct.
You need to be fired, yo. You don't even.
Don't do it no more.
Don't even do it no more. Sell
No
your
more.
keyboards.
Here we go. Which production technique became a cornerstone of early hip hop? Is it A, live orchestras, B, guitar solos, C, sampling breaks from funk and soul records, or D, harmonizing?
If you don't know this, you fired. It's the sampling.
Period.
That's the essence of hip hop. DJs and sampling.
Period. Well, Dr. Hannon, I'm just gonna have to say you won that game. I had faith in you, and I knew that you could do it.
Hey, there we go. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying. Well, Hannon, I think it's time now to turn you over to the producer's corner. I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me, Rosii, on Iconix Radio. And we'll see you here in just a bit with Mr. Iconix.
Boom. Peace.
Boom. All right, that's my good brother, Dr.
What it do, bro?
What it do, man? What it do? So we gonna hit our little producer's corner. It ain't gonna be all long, like Rosii with her great interviewing skills. So we gonna go into our little producer's corner so where we can help these young guys out, or the older ones too. So my first question is. What sounds do you start with when you're creating a track?
Man, it depends. Sometimes I'll start off with drums, give me a dope cadence, and then I find melodies to go to the drums that will go. Or I start off with the music or the melody first, the bass melody, and then I'll try to put a cadence to that. And then I'll build around it. It just depends. But sound, I just scroll through sounds. If I come across a sound or a loop or something I'll be like, oh snap. I start there.
See, that's what it is. And back being having B3 players, because I started when I was young and you started. Yeah. So second question is, when you get a creative block, what do you do to do that? Because I know sometimes when you create so much, you get in the block. What do you do to break that?
Play Grand Theft Auto. I go on a date, go outside, eat a donut. I don't know. Just go do something else. Nowadays, shoot, you got AI now. That take care of your block.
Right.
Go use AI. I don't use AI. I never use it.
Right.
But I'm going to play with it. I want to play with it, see what it do. But I just do other things. Or I just get up, turn it off, go about my business, come back to it later or the next day. Then I'd be like, oh, I'll be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Fresh ears.
Right. See, that's the great wisdom of a producer. Now, for these young guys that don't understand MIDI chords and modules and the Triton and the Triton rack.
Lord.
So we know. So what's your choice of MPC, ASR? Which one do you prefer? Coming from that old school.
ASR 10.
Really? The ASR
10? I started on the MPC, bro.
Right.
I downgraded to the ASR 10 because it was just better to me. ASR 10 was more grittier. It was way more user friendly. With the MPC, you gotta open this window to open that window to open this just to get to this. You know what I'm saying? It's just too It's too intricate. It's too much. Whereas ASR 10 is just two buttons, boop, and then now you sample. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true. Because I think Kanye still uses it to this day.
I gave Tim my ASR 10 for his birthday.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah,
Man, so look, what mistake did you make in the early days of like really when it was coming to producing that you can say, with this mind now, with that mind there, what would I do different?
I would listen to the radio less.
Mm,
Stop listening to the radio.
I can understand that. I can understand that, and getting those blocks.
If you can
So
say that, don't listen to the radio unless you listen to some old shit. You know what I'm
right,
saying? But all this new shit, don't listen to what's going on, because you're gonna become a what's going on producer. You're gonna be that's all
right.
you'll be making. If
That's
all
right.
you listen to is trap, then you're gonna start making exactly what you hear, duplicating it.
Right.
Stay away from listening to the radio. I don't listen. I mean, I listen to radio, but I don't be listening to it enough to find myself emulating. And I've done that before when I was younger, but now it's like being up under Missy and Tim and them.
You got to create.
Man, they force you to be.
Wow.
Different, yo. It's like some stuff I made with Missy, I probably wouldn't have made. You know what I'm saying? If I was just by myself, you know what I mean. I wouldn't have thought. I'm like, damn, I wouldn't have thought of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, Missy have an ability to. I don't know how she do it. She just know, man. It's like she's like an alien or something.
But her music is hot.
It's
Fine, like
weird.
you
I'm
say,
telling you, you gotta
creative.
be in the studio where she be knowing. She know what's hot. She know.
Wow.
So it's like, damn, I would have never thought of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. And so now before we go out, because that's our little producer's corner that we'd get into more, give me your top 5 producers in your mind and who you feel. It don't have to be in no particular order, just your top 5.
Quincy Jones.
It's 1.
Dr. Dre.
Ah, yes, sir.
Tim, of course.
Oh, of course.
Leon Silvers.
Really? Okay.
Gambling Huff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I got to put number 6 in there, Dr. Hannah. You
Come
know,
on,
for
that's right.
everything that you did, my
Gambling
brother.
Huff. Gambling Huff. And then I like Dark Child too.
Oh, that's Rodney. Oh man, that's
right.
Yeah, man. Rodney was coming to that Dark Child now. But yeah.
But I can't. I got to do an honorable mention though.
Who is
like
that?
Teddy Riley, man.
Oh yes, Teddy.
You can't leave Teddy out. He created a whole genre of music,
New
bro.
Jack Swing. Yes, he did, man. And we glad that you've been able to work with all them guys. And for all you inspiring producers as myself, hey, man, we get to glean from guys like you, man, and really go to the next level. So, Dr. Hannah, we thank you for your time here on Iconix Radio and the Producer's Corner. And we definitely going to be linking so we can get
we got to stay
together.
linked.
Oh, we will, man, and we're going to do that. Oh, we'll talk off mic on that. But, man, we want to thank you for being on Iconix Radio and the Producer's Corner, man. We appreciate you, what you bring to the music game and bring to just music in general and all your great hits. So we're going to get some hand claps for Dr. Hannah. And they're going to be in the background. So we appreciate you, my brother. So thank you. And so everybody, you gotta watch this interview 3-4 times so you can get all the checks. Yes, sir. All right, my brother. Thank you so much.